Hello, this is Charlotte,
And Linda.
and it's time for us to show vintage clothing that the baby's going to wear to watch Call the Midwife. So we have little Lila Monet here today, and she is in a little white linen or soft cotton day dress. Now this little day dress is really, really thin. You can see my finger through here. And it has beautiful pink embroidery. Can you see that? Around the collar. So soft and so pretty. If I can get it to focus in. And it's just a light, long, soft day dress. And this is what they would have worn back in the 50s or 40s, maybe 60s, with some crocheted booties. Probably wouldn't have had that rosette on it, but maybe so. I think some women were a little more advanced with their sewing, so they might have made the rosette. And they didn't wear the big bows with headbands as much on the babies back then, but they did put bows in them. And this bow was given to me by Kimber. Looks like a bow that would have been worn back then. The fabric, and probably the mommy cut or had a little piece of extra fabric from when she made the baby a dress, and she made her a little bow to put in her hair. And sometimes they would stick them in their hair with Karo syrup, believe it or not. So there's little Lila Monet in her beautiful little day dress. And then I wanted to show you what babies wear today. There's such a difference. Now this is my little sweet girl that is the Noah sculpt, and she has on a onesie because it's nice and warm here with nothing on her feet, and it's a Hello Kitty onesie. So back in the 40s and the 50s, I don't think we had Hello Kitty. And then she's got a big headband that's cotton with a big flower on it. And she's sleeping. She's going to sleep and let me hold her during Call the Midwife. And there's her little dolly. But there's a big difference in what they wore. I really liked the vintage look with the soft little dress on it. And I thought I would try to give her a little bottle while we're here today. And let you see her taking her bottle. Sorry about the shaking. And this bottle is an old even flow bottle. It's glass. And, of course, it has the blue on here, but we didn't have pink. And I think back then, during Depression times, you couldn't really choose. You just had to use what you have. So maybe Mama had a little bottle left over from a big brother, and she just used it. Didn't matter what color it was, just as long as the baby got nourishment. And I do remember my mom sterilizing bottles. She had what you call a sterilizer, and she put it on the stove, put the baby bottles in, and heat it. And there was a thermometer that showed what temperature it was, and she made sure it got to the correct temperature and sterilized the bottles before she put the milk in it. Everything was done so differently back then. Everything had to be sterilized for a baby. Oh, she's a hungry girl. Little Lila Monet, and she looks good in vintage clothing. She really does. She was painted by Ems. I won her actually in a contest. It was Lexi's contest. She used to be Hey There Spooky Face, and now they have a new channel. And I can't remember the name. Something Booties, but I cannot remember. But I just love her. Ems did a wonderful job reborning her. And there's little Hanna sleeping away. She's already had her tummy filled.
She's so cute.
She is. And Lila Monet's really taking that bottle.
She loves that milk.
She does. She's sleeping and taking her bottle.
Look at that.
How sweet is that? Precious. Yeah, she's holding on to this lovey over here. The wind's still blowing here. It's really strong, but it's nice. In the 70s, so no storms so far. So I hope everyone's safe and not having any bad storms. Okay, I think we better burp you, my little sweetie. Yes, I think you need to be burped. And Mama forgot to put you. Oh, my goodness. We forgot to put your bib on, didn't we, darling? Now, and in the back it has these little tiny buttons, and the collar goes all the way around with a little embroidery. Let's get you burped. It's so cute. Yeah, let's burp this baby. She's got the prettiest little head and pretty hair. She's in her little dress. And I have her on the quilt that Susan B. gave me, and it's on the opposite side from where all the embroidery work is done. But I think this side looks so vintage. I love the little roses. So we chose to use that side. Oh, good girl. Now she's sleeping. Oh my goodness. Let's get you up here on Mama's so Mama can hold you. Yeah. Sweet girl. Precious girl. Okay, that's our precious Lila Monet. And she's sleeping here on my tummy, and we're going to watch Call the Midwife. It comes on several different times, but we're going to watch the one that comes on at 7. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed our vintage clothing tonight. God bless from West Texas. Bye-bye.